Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hopefully today goes well. I'm feeling a lot better this time, so yeah. You already know the premise of this video. I'm just going to talk about server 47 and just give props to this server. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. Once again, just a quick notice, this is unscripted, so I'll be speaking off the top of my head. So if I start stuttering, if I start blabbering or yapping, then you already know why. So yeah, with that being said, let's get started. So I think the way I would like to do this would be, I'll probably just speak upon all the different clans on the server, and that should be it. And why am I doing rallies? Okay, I do need Negans. Negan is very, very important. But yeah, with that said, let's just get started. So what's one word that I would use to define the server? I think one of the best words that I can use would be family. Yes, family. The reason why I choose family is because that's kind of like the vibe of this server. It's just one big family. Whether we lose or win, at the end of the day, it's just one big family, and we'll move on to the next season. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I wouldn't define our server as a aggressive server or a PvP server, or I think that's one of the unique things about every server. Every server has their own playstyle and their own uniqueness, and this server in particular just feels like a family server, a family friendly server, I guess you could say that. So yeah, that's the way I would define the server. It's just one big family. So with that being said, let's give out some MVPs. So first off, let's start off with MBB, with the members and all that stuff. So with an MBB, first MVP goes to Nemesis. Everyone and their mothers would agree with me when I say Nemesis carried this server. I don't care who you are, everyone and their mother know that Nemesis carried this server. No question. So the first MVP has to go to Nemesis. No question at all. So specifically for this clan, Nemesis would be number one. This guy, I'm not sure. I've seen this guy during outpost battles and all that good stuff. He was active in outpost battles, but in terms of like burning people, flying people, I haven't seen him that much in that aspect. So I'll probably just put him as an honorable mention. I'll call him Max, because that's the only word I can read. I don't read Chinese. I don't know what this is. Respect to all my Chinese fans out there. I respect you all, but I don't read Chinese, so I'm gonna just call this guy Max. So respect to him. He's an honorable mention. I think this list is gonna be short because there's not that many people that are like PvP players and aggressive. So far, I know Nemesis is a PvP player. I've seen him do a lot of things. He's burnt a lot of people. He's flown a lot of people throughout the season. So he's definitely up there. This guy, yeah, I mean, same with this guy. I see him in like outpost battles and all that stuff, but in terms of like flying people or burning people, I don't know. He's an honorable mention. I would say that. There's not that many PvP. I hope no one takes offense to this when I'm saying this. There's just not that many PvP players, I guess you could say that. So it's hard for me to look through this. Okay, Zine, this guy's a PvP player. I've seen this guy. I've seen this guy do a lot in the server. He's definitely a PvP player. So respect to this guy. I wish him the best. And yeah, so specifically for this clan, I would make him second on the MVP list, right below Nemesis. So well played to this guy. Bloody Day. Yeah, I mean, same with this guy. I would put him as an honorable mention. He's very active in outpost battles, but when it comes to like PvP, I haven't seen him active on the battlefield when it comes to like PvP. He's not really there that often. Yeah, I mean, I think Stannis. Stannis also same thing. Very, very active on outpost battles and all that stuff, but in terms of like the battlefield, I just haven't seen him, I just haven't seen him on the battlefield in terms of like burning players or flying players and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think this list is going to be really short. There's not that many PvP players on here. Cybers, this guy, respect to this guy. I would put Cybers third. Yeah, third place Cybers. This guy he is a mixture. He's a mixture. When I say a mixture, what I mean is he likes PvP and sometimes he's pretty chill. So I've seen him on the battlefield. I've seen him burn a lot of players. I've seen him in outpost battles and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I actually see this guy being active, and I think he lost a lot of troops this season. But respect to this guy. He's a good leader. I would say that. Yeah, he's a good leader. So yeah. So third place would be Cybers. Second place would be Zini, and first place would be Nemesis. Aside from that, there's not that many active PvP players. Okay, I forgot about my own self. I would rank myself, but I don't want to be biased. Just know that myself, I'm a PvP player. I'm very active on the battlefield. It doesn't matter if I'm facing whales. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter who I'm facing. As long as I know their weaknesses and how to burn them, they're going to get burnt. So yeah, I'm just not going to include myself on this list because, like I said, I don't want to sound biased. I don't want to. I'm gonna exclude myself. But just know I'm a PvP player. So for now, just skip this person. Pretend you never seen this name. This name doesn't exist. Astakana. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's a PvP player. I have to put her on the list as well. She's definitely a PvP player. I'll have to put her on the MVP list. She's very active. She's been active through the season. She was present in outpost battles, like I said, and she was also there in burning a lot of people. And yeah, she's just overall a good PvP player. So props to her. I would put her. Actually, oh, this is tough. Okay, I'll put her rank 3 with Cybers, rank 3 for sure. Aside from that, Reflex, he's an honorable mention. He's not really a PvP player, but he has a lot of wisdom, and I respect him. So yeah, respect to him. I'll put him as an honorable mention. But aside from that, there's not that many PvP players on this list. Phoebe, this sexy woman, she is a PvP player. I will admit that. But sometimes I think this season she couldn't do much this season because she took a lot of losses. But despite that, she's very active on the battlefield. She reinforces a lot. She does a lot in terms of like PvP. She reinforces people. She fights people when she can. So I'll have to put her as an honorable mention. Not because I want to be biased or anything, but because this season she just couldn't do that much because she took a lot of losses this season. So, but props to her, respect her, Madam Sexy. I think that's about it. Yeah, this list is not that much. But yeah, let's move on to the next clan, BNH. Let's see. So for this clan, this guy, he's honorable. I'll put this guy as an honorable mention. He was there during outpost battles at times, but I didn't see him that much. Like I said, I don't read Chinese or Japanese, but respect to you guys, to all my Japanese fans out there or Chinese fans. Respect to you guys. I don't speak. I don't know how to pronounce this, but yeah, respect to this guy. I haven't really seen him on the battlefield though, but I would just put him as an honorable mention. Tyne was there. Tyne was present on the battlefield, not as much as I would like, but there were certain times when I seen Tyne on the battlefield. She was burning a lot of people. She was present during outpost battles, and so I don't know. It's a bit difficult. So I'll put Tyne as rank 5. I'll have to put Tyne, if I'm being honest with you guys. She has to be rank 5. The reason why I put her as rank 5 is because her presence wasn't no. Okay, I gotta change my mind. Let me change my mind real quick. I'll put Tyne rank 3. I think that's the best place for her. She's rank 3 in terms of MVP for this clan. Tyne was active throughout the season, but there were certain times where she wasn't that active. Like there were certain times where there would be outpost battles and I wouldn't see her present, like she wasn't there. But aside from that, I've seen her burn a lot of people. I've seen her fought a lot of people. So just because of that, she's a PvP player. So I'll have to put her as rank 3 on the MVP list. Respect to her. So rank 3, Tyne. This guy, haven't seen this guy on the battlefield. I won't even lie, I have not seen this guy on the battlefield whatsoever. I've seen him in outpost battles. That's about it, really. Like I said, there's not that many PvP players on this server, and I hope no one takes offense to that. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to PvP. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I haven't seen this guy on the battlefield in terms of like burning players or flying players, or I've only seen him in outpost battles and war. That's pretty much it. But I'll put this guy as an honorable mention. Let's see. Same with this guy. Honorable mention. He was very active in outpost battles, but in terms of like flying people and all that stuff, I haven't really seen much from him. I think most people on this server just focus more on objectives, like outpost battles. They show up for that, but when it comes to like PvP, that's a whole different story. It's hard for me to find those type of people. This guy, same thing with this guy. Just outpost battles. I've seen him here and there, but that's about it. I haven't really seen him that active on the battlefield. I have seen him like in outpost battles, but that's pretty much it. Poo Poo. This guy likes poop, hence his profile picture. That looks disgusting. But this guy, if I'm being honest, I'm not trying to sound biased or anything. Throughout this season, I think this guy has been he's more of a defensive player. He's not really an offensive player. Like throughout the season, even during outpost battles, I've seen him play more of a defensive role. He always has his shield on and playing defensive, protecting our outpost towers, and yeah, he's not really an offensive player. So I'll just put him as an honorable mention. Respect to this guy. Ashira. Ashira. Rank 1. No doubt. For this clan, Ashira, rank 1. Rank 1 for this woman. Props to this woman, okay? This woman, outpost battles, she's there. PvP, she's there. I've seen her flown people. I've seen her burnt people throughout this whole season. Rank 1 belongs to Ashira. Ashira. Okay, I'm tripping. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, respect her. She's done a lot this season. She's definitely a PvP player. I've seen what she can do. So respect her. Ashira, rank 1 on the MVP list. Toby, this guy, same thing. He's not really a PvP player. He's active in terms of like outpost battles and all that good stuff. I've seen him during outpost battles and wars and all that stuff. But when it comes to like overall PvP, I haven't seen him active in terms of like PvP. I'll put this guy as an honorable mention. Outlaw. Despite what anyone thinks about like the whole drama situation, I have no grudges against people. I think people probably have the misconception of, oh, I'm evil, or I hold grudges, this or that. I don't have grudges on people. For me personally, I could care less. Like I'm the type of person that moves on. I move on very quickly. I don't hold grudges. I don't hate no one. So, despite what anyone thinks, yeah, I just don't hold anything against anyone. But this guy, once again, this guy has been. I've seen him in outpost battles. I've seen him. I think early this season he was burning people. I will say that early season, I've seen him burning a lot of people. But towards mid season, towards the end of the season, he stopped doing PvP and started focusing more on just outpost battles and clan wars. So that's the best way I can define this guy. So I think for that sake, I would have to put him as either rank 3 or rank 4. One of those two. But I'll probably put this guy as rank 3 on the MVP list, because he's a PvP player at times, but then certain times he just focuses more on outpost battles and all that good stuff. But I've seen him burn a lot of people this season. So Outlaw, rank 3. This guy, Mutant, I think this guy, like, no offense to him or anything like that, he might be afraid to PvP. Like, there's certain times where I've seen him do PvP, but then he runs away because I don't know if he's afraid of being burnt or losing troops. I just don't know. But respect to this guy. I've seen him mostly through outpost battles. So I'll put this guy as an honorable mention. I don't know. I think that's about it. This guy, Alpha, same with this guy. He's not really a PvP player. I've seen him more of an outpost, objective type of person. Like, most of these people on this clan is objective. They just focus on objectives. Outpost battles, clan wars. That's about it. They're not really PvP players. I guess you could say that. So I'll put Alpha as an honorable mention. I think that's about it. There's not that many PvP players here. As I'm looking through this list, there's oh, no. Yeah, let me go ahead and put this guy. Rank 2. Ayone, rank 2. Despite what anyone thinks, I have no grudges. Like I said, I don't even know this person, but I've seen this person. No, I can't do that. I can't put him rank 2. Rank 1 with Ashira. Yes, I have to put this guy rank 1 with Ashira. This guy has been active since the start of the season. I think he was one of the most aggressive persons to represent BNH. I've seen this guy go burn people. I've seen this guy take a lot of losses. Like, he took a lot of losses this season. I think this guy lost a lot of troops. But aside from that, this guy is a PvP player. He doesn't care if he loses troops. He's been here representing BNH for a long time now. I've seen this guy just, it doesn't matter who he's facing. It doesn't matter if he loses troops or whatever. This guy was out there on the battlefield. He's a PvP player, and so respect him. I'll have to put this guy rank 1 with Ashira. Yeah. So respect to this guy. I think that's it. Oh, okay. This has to be the last person. This guy is I'll have to put this guy, the virus. He's a PvP player. I'll put this guy rank, but I haven't seen him that active though. That's the thing. I've seen him in like outpost battles and all that stuff, and I've also seen him PvP, and like here and there. I've seen him PvP here and there, but not that often. So for this guy, I'll put him rank 4. The virus rank 4 for this clan. He's rank 4 on the MVP list. Yeah, that's about it really. There's this list is a bit small, like I said. There's not that many PvP players on this list. But yeah, respect to this clan. Whoops. Let's go to MRU. Make life easier. So for MRU, let's see. MRU. I'm trying to look for something. Their clan, okay. I had a brain freeze for a second. I was like, what am I doing? This guy, not really a PvP player. He's more of a, like I said, he's an objective player. I've seen most of these people are objective. They focus more on objectives, like outpost battles, clan. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that. And like I said, I'm not trying to sound offensive in any way. This is just the overall vibe of this server. Like, I think the server just focuses more on objectives, like outpost battles and all that stuff. Not really much of a PvP player for the server. But I'll put this guy as an honorable mention for this guy for sure. Yuka, rank 1 MVP. Yuka, she's both. She's both, and she's a PvP player. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've played with her. And she's also very active on the battlefield. So for Yuka, respect her. She's rank 1 on the MVP list for this clan. Respect to Yuka. Their leader, I respect this guy. I respect this guy a lot. He's also I've seen him. He's an objective player, but I've seen him reinforce people on the battlefield when it comes to like PvP. He's more of a defensive player who reinforces people. He's not really that active in terms of, he's not active in terms of like PvP, but when he has the opportunity, he will reinforce you. So for that, I'll give this guy an honorable mention. But respect him. He's a pretty chill leader. I think this is the only season that I actually got to know him a little bit better, like through the interview that I did with him. And yeah, ever since then, that was like my first time getting to know this guy. He's a pretty chill and a good leader. I don't know, like despite all the negative things that I've heard about him or whatever, or the way he rules his league, like I'm not here for all of that. Based on what I've seen so far and the way I've spoken to him, he's the opposite of all those things. I just have to give respect to this guy. So respect to this guy. He's a honorable mention. I think, yeah, that's it. This list is short. This list is short. There's not that many PvP players on this. Yeah, there's not that many PvP players. But respect to everyone else. This video is getting a bit too long, so I'll have to end it soon. But respect to everyone, respect to all the leaders. You know, despite all the decisions made, you know, some people may feel some type of way, this or that. I'm not here for all that. This isn't what this video is about. Respect to all the leaders, respect to everyone for trying their best this season. Yeah. Is this one of the clans? Is this a server that you guys would be interested in? Like I said, if you're big on, you know, being a family, like if you're family oriented and you want a family friendly server that you want to go to, I think this is the perfect server for you. You can come here, you'll have a good time, you'll feel connected as a family. You'll start to get to know everyone, and you know, whether you lose or win, you're still one big family. That's the best way I can describe the server. So if anyone's interested, if anyone's family oriented, if anyone's seeking, you know, just family virtues and getting along with people, this is probably the best server for you to go to in terms of that aspect. You'll feel like a family the moment you get here. Yeah, I mean, with that being said, I'll see you guys And the next one, like I said, relocations should be coming very, very soon. So if anyone wants to come here to server 47, this is the server that you should go to. This is a family server. Yeah, I don't want to take too long, so I'm yapping for like so long now. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, bro. Peace out and take care.